Xiao Yu,
Brother Zhongming, what brings you here? I came to check on you. Didn't I tell you to call me when your mother got discharged? You didn't call. Xiao Yu, who is he? Mom, he's just a friend of mine.
Xiao Yu, is this your mother?
Yes, it is. Hey, Brother Ming, please get up.
Auntie, please don't. This kneeling is on behalf of my entire family to thank you.
Xiao Yu. What is going on? Help him up. Let's talk properly. Get up and talk, Mom.
Auntie Xiao, back then your family saved our lives. Otherwise, my mother would be gone, and our family would have fallen apart long ago.
Brother, what illness are you talking about? Get up first.
Auntie,
Stand up and talk. What is going on with you two? Why are you messing with me? Don't worry, please.
Auntie,
It's a story from over 20 years ago. Let me tell it to you slowly.
Get up first. Mom, I need to have a word with Brother Zhongming. I'll be back in a moment. Please rest here.
what is going on? You didn't tell your mother I was coming? My mom doesn't know anything?
I didn't say anything. I didn't dare to. Why? Do you know that when I gave that money to your family, I hid it from my mother?
What?
My mother didn't know about it at all. My father never discussed it with her. He went everywhere looking for people to borrow money from. He took on a lot of debt just to help your family. We only found out about it later. Xiao Yu, I really didn't know. Later, when I got sick, our family couldn't scrape together a single cent. My mother begged relatives and friends, but no one was willing to help. They all avoided her.
Xiao Yu, don't cry. Xiao Yu, don't cry today, oh dear.
When my father passed away, my mother didn't shed a single tear for him. She told me later that she was angry he borrowed money everywhere to help your family, so angry that he ended up losing his own life over it. In order to help others, my father borrowed money everywhere without ever considering the two of us.
Xiao Yu, don't cry. I really was a bit too hasty today. It's just that when I saw your mother, I couldn't control myself. Please, stop crying, okay?
It's not your fault. It's my fault for not explaining things to you clearly beforehand.
Xiao Yu, I have to explain this clearly to your mother. Your family suffered so much for us back then, I can't even tell the truth. Then you can tell her slowly in a while, just don't upset her any further. Okay. Thank you, Xiao Yu.
Mom. Brother Ming has some things he wants to tell you. Just finish saying it, okay? Why forget about it?
Auntie, I was too anxious just now. I scared you. I'm sorry. Let me tell you from the beginning. Auntie, over 20 years ago in Xinjiang, our family had a major crisis. My mother fell ill and needed surgery, which required a large sum of money. Back then, everyone was poor, and we couldn't afford it. My father begged everyone for help, but no one would. Then, someone came to our door. But he didn't have any money himself. He turned and left, taking 3 days. He begged and borrowed everywhere. He gathered 10,000. He rushed to our house. My mother relied on that money. Had the surgery. The surgery was a success. She saved her life.
What is your last name?
Auntie. You should know in your heart. 3 days, he gathered 10,000, you old thing.
Oh my.
You old eyesore, you. How are you feeling? Mom, don't get excited. Don't get excited.
Auntie, I'm sorry.
I'm late.
Mom. Who are you talking to? Let me see him. His life. He risked his life. Oh my. You. Why did you come back now? What are you doing here?
Auntie, I.
Go back, just leave. Brother Zhongming came to find us once a couple of days ago. Don't blame him, he's been looking for us all along. And this card. Zhongming gave it to me. There's 500,000 in it. The 32,000 for your hospitalization. Anything else? Give the card back to him.
Auntie,
I'm not. When your dad helped our family, it wasn't for him to bring money back to us 20 years later. The past has already been put to rest. That was him helping you. He was willing to risk his life to help you. Your dad and he were good brothers, that's their business. I don't care. Now that he's gone, that chapter is closed. Go do what you need to do, just go back.
Auntie. This card. What are you making us do?
That was a matter between him and your father. I knew nothing about what he did back then. It's too late for everything now, what's the use? Can the dead come back to life?
Auntie, I traveled all the way from Xinjiang. My father asked me to come find you. What's the use of finding us? Is your father still in good health? Auntie, my father is okay, it's just that his legs aren't great now. He can't travel far, otherwise he would have come himself.
As long as he's well, he'll see him in the afterlife. If you all are living well, he can rest in peace. Whatever he paid for your family back then, it's settled now. Go do what you need to do. You leave.
Auntie,
I want to go see Uncle. I want to kowtow to him in person. To say thank you to him. Because your family saved our family's life.
What's the use of saying that now? If you call out to him, will he answer you? If you say thank you, can he hear you? Huh? Auntie. Even if you say more, will he know?
Auntie, just let me go.
Where are you going? Where are you going, Xiao Yu? I'm going out. The past is in the past.
Auntie, I know. Nothing I say is of any use. But if I don't go, I won't have any peace of mind for the rest of my life.
That's his business. I've let it go, you should leave. Auntie, I. Go on, go on. Xiao Yu, take him out. You go ahead.
Auntie, then I'll be going. If you have anything in the future, just tell Xiao Yu to let me know. Xiao Yu.
I'm returning this card to you.
Xiao Yu, this won't do.
My mom said so. We can't accept this money. We can't take this card either. I will find a way to pay you back. You know my mom's temper. She said she won't accept it, then she won't accept it. If you try to give it to her, with her temper, she'll get too emotional and her health will suffer again. Xiao Yu. Fine. I'll take it. But the 32,000. You don't need to pay it back. We owe you that much. I didn't intend to take the money, but I was hospitalized a few days ago, so I had no choice. You remember. We will definitely pay back that 32,000.
Your whole family is just as kind. Xiao Yu. Are you still alone now?
Yeah, ever since my dad passed away, my mom hasn't been well. We haven't had the heart to think about anything else. Xiao Yu, do you remember what I told you when we were kids about when I grew up? It's getting late, you should head back first. Let's talk about other things later. She was quite emotional earlier, so I need to go back and take care of her.
Okay, Xiao Yu. If you face any problems in the future, you must come to me first. Don't just suffer in silence. It wasn't easy to find you all again. I wasn't by your side before. Now, I must do my best.